What's great, everyone? Sibling Pleasant is an exceptionally disputable sibling. He has a great deal going on. One of them isn't knowledge. Sibling. Well-mannered is one of the I would think about quite possibly of the most buffoonish individual in the African American population. I accept that the more youthful sibling is he's horrendous. He's a finished joke. Okay. He's beginning and end that is horrible about dark America. He's a disease to individuals he's near. In any case, however, sibling courteous likewise has what is happening going on that could lead him in prison. Also, you all have some familiarity with that and what those charges of, suppose, playing with individuals who are not old enough. All right. Furthermore, this occurred with the person that was supposedly sibling Affable's significant other. Yet, that is not the entire thing that I'm getting with, on the grounds that there are certain individuals out there that have seen a few things about him. I'll play this clasp from this specific sibling. It's another hot, sticky night in Florida. What's the deal with you all? I'm chilling. Hello, look, on another note, I'm trying to say this from inside data, yet you all keep this on the low. I know you all prefer to jabber and crap in light of the fact that you all earn enough to pay the rent making it happen. In any case, sibling considerate Malachi York's kin, he is attempting to skip to, obviously, a non-extraditable country. That is an easy decision. However, they just requested that he relinquish his identifications since his legal counselor's going to go into a liable supplication. Excuse me. That will require some prison time. What's more, behind the conditions of him loving underage children, of ladies, little girls, no big deal either way. So realize that he's attempting to skip, on the grounds that he realize he can't do the prison time like that. He must be in PC constantly. Someone actually could punch him in the corridor or something, I presume. Who can say for sure? I'm in principle with that. In any case, harmony. Good. Thus sibling respectful has likewise been known as a critic. Right. What's more, I need to fabricate a case. This is Specialist Umar Johnson discussing the person's sibling amenable. I will play this clasp and afterward I will return to this. What is your perspective on sibling affable? You truly need to understand my viewpoints on sibling affable. I'll give you my set of experiences with sibling pleasant. All right. Since I would rather not talk adversely about the sibling. You realize he doesn't specify me. I don't make reference to him. He's not one of my number one individuals. He and I, alongside Cyrus and Seti, were the three speakers at an occasion that sibling St. Nick facilitated back in 2011-2012. I had quite recently assumed control over the cognizant development as its lord about a year earlier, and I made an appearance to the public dark venue that evening for an occasion that was called Assembling of the Youthful Bosses. I accept sibling Seti introduced first, courteous, introduced second, I introduced third. At the point when it was the ideal opportunity for me to introduce the sibling. Amenable didn't have any desire to get off the stage. It took Ruler, Simon, St. Nick and others to advise him that his time was finished and he expected to get out the way. He likewise offered a few subconscious remarks that were to some degree insolent too. I overlooked him being the main speaker alive. Clearly, I assumed control over the show, blew it down. The rest was history. That was the main occurrence. The subsequent episode was the point at which the COINTELHUB outrage occurred in 2015 with Mrs. Kim Ringworm. Out of the blue, he concluded to do a 1 to 2 hour class on the COINTELHUB embarrassment and ventured to such an extreme as to blame me for being a fake and a trickster and saying the school could never work. Also, assuming I had any sense, I would give him the cash to put resources into the school. Furthermore, I didn't see the reason why someone whose name I don't specify would put their name in my business when it doesn't have anything to do with him. Also, that was essentially the finish of that. I got an Instagram message from sibling well-mannered quite a while back. Deferentially, he said that he was keen on some type of cooperation. He slid into my DMs on Instagram. I didn't answer in that frame of mind to him by any means, and I value him venturing. been up assuming that that was a veritable endeavor to attempt to accommodate our previous contrasts. I can see the value in that from any person of color. And on the off chance that that was a certifiable endeavor to accommodate, I feel a debt of gratitude, yet I'm one individual who is solidly of the mentality that we can accommodate. However, my set of experiences has shown me that it's best not to return to work with people that you've recently disapproved of, in light of the fact that individuals of color have an undeniably challenging time calling a truce. Presently, concerning the allegations that have been made against him with respect to pedophilia, youngsters' sexual maltreatment, I can't address that. I have seen contentions that say the sibling is blameless. I have seen contentions that say the sibling is liable. I comprehend his legal dispute is as yet continuing, and it isn't up to me to intrude in that, very much as I didn't intrude in his educator or who he professes to be his educator, the incomparable Dr. Malachi Z. York. I've had individuals who have requested that I come to Dr. York's protection. I have had individuals who have requested that I not come to Dr. York's protection. So I approach sibling amiable allegations and criminal accusations the same way I approach Dr. Malachi Z. York's allegations and criminal accusations. What's more, that is hands off until the residue settles and I can assess every bit of relevant information to offer my perspective. I don't have confidence in disapproving of individuals' business. All right. Presently, with sibling considerate catching wind of the charges against him, purportedly he will take a supplication bargain that will send him to jail for the wrongdoing over that we've discussed. Presently, with that being the situation, I might want to play sibling pleasant. This is him. All right? He will applaud back at these supposed skeptics who are abhorring on his name. And afterward I will return. Leeches. Since online entertainment began giving individuals cash to post, it doesn't matter at all to them what they say is valid or bogus. They will remain there and behave like, let me let you know something. Each time I need to have an occasion, those of you that is following me, you folks realize I let you know the location I will be at, and this ain't no hoodlum stuff since I'm down for meat and welcomes. You all realize I'm continually posting their location. I will be at, I'll tell you, the club I will be at. I let you know the time I will be there. On the off chance that individuals were actually this bombshell, you got to be aware. I continued yesterday discussing. No doubt. Where he party in it. My most youthful little girl's 529 arrangement. Join my mentorship program for $2,000. The objective is to get to $50,000 to $300K in subsidizing credit rebuilding. Get a case manager.